Hello, hello. I hope this actually works, because I've had a bit of drama setting my mic up. Oh, right. Where were we last time? Let's go in and have a look. Hey, Jelly. How are you doing? Right, let's have a butcher's. Just double check my settings a second. Thought this was looking weird. That's better. Much better. Right, where we left off, I was going. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Yeah, it's been okay, Jelly. How have you been? It's been a bit cold, if I'm honest. Trying to see if I can think of what it was I was supposed to be doing. Do I actually sound okay? Like, can you guys hear me alright? I've had a bit of a drama setting this up. Oh good, glad it sounds alright. Hey Lucas, if you can you do me a favour and keep it English only in the chat please? Do appreciate it. Hey Moon. How are we doing? Right, I know what I have been mulling over. I've been mulling over this bathroom. Because it's been driving me bonkers. I don't like where the towel rail is. So I'm thinking I might just give this one a quick overhaul. Not too shabby? Yeah. That's how it is. Right, let's chuck that up there a minute. Just going to put everything down on the floor. Does the game sound alright with the music on? I thought last time it was a bit quiet with just the gameplay. Let's get everything out of here a minute. Find somewhere else to stick all of this in a second. I've got an idea for the loo roll, but I'm not too sure. Could always pop a radiator somewhere else. Ah, that is a good idea. I have an idea. I just don't know whether it's going to work or not. So my original plan was this, but I am now thinking delete, 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 delete. That way you can go up a bit. Then this is going to go. This can go down here for a minute. Because now I'm actually, it's going to look weird, but yeah. Let's have a go. First things first, let's move this. I'm trying to not delete as much as I can so I don't have to put it all back again. Right, let's go there. Also, game music is fine. Ideal. Right, now I'm going to put the shower here. It's a bit weird because it's like as soon as you come in the door. And if I remember rightly, it was brass. Put that one in there. Make that over a smidge. Right. Then I do have to delete that. You can go in here for a second. Hey, enemy. I can't see that 'cause I've got the weird heart in the way. Wait, what update? What update was it to have the toilet rolls? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I think they've just been in the game for a very long time. I think. Don't quote me on it. Must have been one of the DLCs I didn't buy, because every time I get a DLC... Oh, there's nothing worse than having to start all over. What game was that? Skyrim. I was playing Skyrim a while back, and I got very, very far. And then, I can't remember what happened with the game. It updated and I lost my entire progress. I was not impressed. Never seen the individual toilet rolls. I mean, I know that I've been using them for a while. I just can't remember where they're actually, you know, when they actually came into the game. Right, let's chuck in. Where is the sink? There we are. Sinks. Right, now this is what's going to get weird because I'm swapping the sink out. I'm going to put a smaller one in. What kind of... Do we have a brass? Does that look brassy to you? I'll tell you what, I'll just go black. That's easier. Yeah, that'll go with the toilet seat. That'll do. Right. Let's put these on. If only plumbing was this easy. Right, now, I think you're going to be too big. Yeah, it's a bit of an eyesore, that one. So where did I find this last time? Might have been the Free Apocalypse DLC. Oh, I mean, that would make sense. I'm assuming that's with all the survival stuff. I have the Garden, Farm, Luxury Pet DLC and Pot Party DLC. Never got the other new ones because I got tired of starting again. Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have just stopped buying them as well, if I'm honest with you. But on the upside, if you do get all of them, then you might get a discount when the Remastered Collection comes out. Do I make that grey as well? Would that be the same sort of grey as that? Yeah, that works. Let's put this up there. Now where is my toothbrush? Right, this thing's a bit weird because some things it lets you place and others it doesn't. Can we place the soap? And it's a bit weird having two like sets of soap, but I always do it. Right, now we're going to put... Don't understand why it's got a bare back on it. No, don't move that. We're going to move this. Oh, I think the toilet roll should actually be alright in here. I was going to put it on top of the cupboard. Just remember, you can never have enough. You can never have enough toilet paper. Can we stack? No, this isn't House Flipper 2. I'm always getting these two mixed up, House Flipper and House Flipper 2. I'll be able to get 5 in here. Oh, come on, really? Placing what we can in the cupboard. Right. Come on, up on the sink. There we go. Right. Low glass. Oh really, that's weird. The consoles didn't get... Oh, really? That's strange. I wonder why they didn't bring that out. They never did fix the regrown grass issue. Maybe to come back to the office or job play again after logging out. Okay. Yeah, I do have the I've just got the ads set on automatic. So I guess it's really awkward if they show up at like inconvenient times. What other accessories have we got for the bathroom? I mean, there is the toilet roll holder, I could put that in. I'm getting sidetracked. Let's not do that. Right. Put that over there for the minute. This goes back over here. I wonder if they've got a smaller one actually. I'm going to keep the shower gel on the floor. Because I'm not being funny, this is basically all I would do. I'll have to find somewhere for the bin in a minute. Okay. Right. Towel. Bathroom fixtures, toilets, floating toilet. pretty sure it was the grey one I had, or was it that one? I think it was that one. Right. Installations, heating. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go there. Much better. If you had room, you could pop the bin under. Oh, the bin under the sink. I'm all for saving space where I can. Please go in the cupboard. Haha. Jelly, you are a genius. Hey, Big Ray. How you doing? This isn't bathroom stuff, that's kitchen stuff. Do we have a smaller rug? 60 by 90 is the smallest one. I mean, I've got a 30 by 90, but that's still not going to help. I could turn it that way. Does that look weird? Does that look weird? Must be on PC, that's why it's the extra stuff. It's possible. I do that a lot with kitchen bins. Yeah, I do the same as well. If I can fit a kitchen bin under the sink or in a cupboard, it's gone. What is going on here? There's a cup. It's a shame we don't have any other. So I'm thinking of things like razors, and that's House Flipper 2. I know they have a hairdryer. Oh. This is what happens when you don't look. You just forget everything, and all of a sudden there's a load of stuff. Oh, sorry about that. Actually, yeah, let's put some extra. Oh, that's a big shower gel. Come on, get on top. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, we buy stuff on the fly, as and when we need it. What else have we got? Random cream in a tube. Okay. Actually, let's put accessories. What am I looking for? It's no good me asking everybody because you don't know what I'm thinking, so I apologise for that one. Let's put a comb in there for now. But much like Barry the hamster, along with near enough every House Flipper build has always got one of these in the bathroom, so you can go right there on the ledge, looking over the bathroom. Yeah. Right. I'm going to leave that there for now. Yeah, unfortunately none of the bins here actually oh wait. Let me have a looky. Can I fit a bin under the sink? Will it? Ooh. We have a winner. Goodbye. Much better. Now, think. I want to put this telephone is going to go back over here, literally where I had it the other week, the other day. Feels like it's been a week since I streamed anyway. I think it was Monday. Let's have a look. Pictures, photographs. Now that is a lovely cow. I'm going to put him on the wall. Tried to look for live stream on Shorts, but for some reason can't get there, and then this ads keep popping up. Yeah, I don't actually have I don't actually have vertical streaming set up. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I don't actually know how to do it. Yeah, I do have the adverts set on like just standard. Are you watching on desktop or console? Yes, you've just had more adverts pop up then. Right. Let me take a quick look at my ads a sec. Bear with me, guys. So obviously I don't want you guys to be bombarded with ads. Just got the sniffles. I have a feeling I was actually just muted. I do apologise. And there I was talking to myself. I said I got us, seeing as it's starting to get a bit cold, it seems only fitting I put up some snowy pictures. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple of things that I normally place in the kitchen. Now I'm actually starting to wonder, I apologise if you heard me coughing just now. I've been trying to mute myself whenever I cough. I mean, I could put a spice rack. Where can I put the spice rack? I'm going to put the spice rack right next to the phone. That is the custom kitchen set, Moon. This bit here is actually made up of two, I think they're 30cm pieces, and I've just spun them round because I couldn't fit the whole lot in along with the corner unit. Oh good. I've been trying to stop myself from coughing on the mic because nobody wants to be hearing that. Do 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 do. Where is... There's probably more than just the ones that I normally use, but literally every time I play House Flipper I always use the same these dupers, the same containers all the time. It's like the only ones that I know. There we go, coffee. Even though technically coffee's like in the coffee machine, guess maybe I could put it aside. And tea, who doesn't love a good cup of tea every now and then? Now, I don't have a... Oh, I do have a hooky towel to dry the plates and everything. Oh, right, darn cough. I think I was going to have a drainer, but I think that'd be a bit too much, if I'm honest. I think that'd be a bit too much. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it there. Bedroom, again, I'm thinking of slippers, and slippers are in House Flipper 2. Who doesn't like wearing a pair of slippers? Trying to think of where else and what else to put in here. Right, this can actually go up about there, which means you can also go up about there. Let's go back into decorations, photos. Let's put this one in here. I like this one. Let's go there. We'll just stagger them. The question is, does this room need a small plant? I'm gonna say yes. So, plants. Although I do find some of the plants in the small category are actually like large plants, which is very strange. You love the kitchen. I don't mind. I like when I make small builds, I always like to try and think of like a kitchen that I would like to use. Yeah, I could see myself standing there making a coffee in the morning, frying off some bacon. Ugh. Maybe not sticking my hands on that. How was I? Let's go with some tiny, teeny tiny low maintenance plants. Just don't trip and like land on it, because that will hurt. Why didn't the DLC? Why didn't that DLC come into console? Even the flowers look nice. Again, I'm not entirely sure what DLC these flowers are from. I think we can siphon through them. I'm assuming it would be the garden. Okay, it's not the garden. Ignore me. Luxury. Aha! So these ones are in the luxury DLC. Especially this little guy. I thought the luxury DLC was on console. I was muted again. Standard. The simpler flowers are actually from the Dine Out DLC, and I'm pretty sure that did come out on console. I know you said you didn't buy them anymore, but the Dine Out DLC is probably worth buying because things like this spice rack, the coffee machine, loads of other items all came out with it. And who knows, you might not even have to start the game again, you know. Right, I am going to go out here because I think I am going to leave the inside for now, and we are going to focus on the outside. I didn't get the Dine Out because the game keeps crashing, so I had to go without it. I don't know why I was about to type a reply to you. I mean, you could always join the House Flipper Discord and bring it up with the developers. Although I do believe that because the Remastered Collection is coming out, the whole game has been like handed over to some other group. Yeah, it would be nice if they had actually, like, you know, fix stuff instead of making sure it was like, not making sure it was broken, but you know what I mean. Instead of releasing stuff that was broke. Where is... So it's been so long since I played it, I forgot how to deal with the mole. Pick up the shovel. Right, he's not there. There you are. Go, little fella. Wait, where'd he go? Well, that was fast. Let's go and deal with all of these. Do we have any more? Any more? Oh. I'm too passive to say anything. Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to though, ain't you? Especially if it's something that you like. Hey, Deirdre. The mole always comes back and the grass grows. I mean, yeah, that is a bit of a pain in the arse. Best hurry up and get this emptied. So I can cut everything. I always like cutting the grass in this. I prefer the mowing in this to House Flipper 2. Right. Do I have any more? Oh, I do. I've got loads. I know you can just technically cut these down, but... in real life, you pull up the weeds. So in the game, I pull up the weeds. For it being the first office and being probably one of the smallest, apart from the almost a garden build, this is an awfully big garden for something so small. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That come out of nowhere. I apologise. That was probably very, very loud. Now I am going to sell this one and sell this one. Yeah, hopefully they do put having House Flipper on cloud game would be pretty good. I mean, it's not super intensive to run, but it'd be handy for people who want to be able to get online. I noticed the mods come back on PC sometimes too. Oh, do they? I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, the gardens are like the same size no matter the house. Yeah, I mean the almost a garden one is just massive. I think that took me like forever and a day to like just mow. I mean, there is always the most aggressive form of mowing, but no. We stick to the normal stuff. If we could adjust the roof of the first office, then we could have made the house better without us. Yep, exactly. I mean, not being funny, before House Flipper 2 came out, all of the houses throughout the game, I think I just kept the first office because the first office, my first House Flipper video was my first office. And I kept that one for a very long time. If I had the other DLCs, I used to just make a garden. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Grow your own fruit and veg. You have to lay turf if you want grass. Oh, what if I use the flamethrower? Yeah. That is also very true. No, I'll try and be somewhat less aggressive. So how's everybody's Friday going? Make small talk whilst we're cutting the grass. You can always make a smaller some fences. This is very true. I'm probably going to do that. If I'm honest. Just left the smallest little sliver. It's either going to be fences or it's just going to be like hedges, if I'm honest, because this is miles too big. Try having a shower. I wish we could have had the house bigger. Try having a shower while sitting on the toilet. Do not have the architect tool on console. When did they bring that out? I can't remember when they brought that out now. Or was it just one of the things that they'd always like brought out? Pretty sure it was a DLC. I think. Sorry guys, I know you got adverts. I can't remember if it was like a free update for everyone, or if it came out with a DLC. Yeah, I can't remember if I'm honest with you. Ooh, motion blur looks a bit weird with the lawnmower, that's for sure. What's that random spot? I'll find that out in a minute. Walking around the edges, ooh, yeah. Yeah, but for some reason you can't make it look good without the walls sticking out. The roof won't even shift. No, if you're on about the roof on the house as is, i.e. like that roof, if you put an extension on it, that one doesn't move. You have to then stick a roof on it. Because I mean, the architect tool yeah, the architect tool, like if you drag all of those, you can bring the whole wall out. But the sticking the roof, I never really liked sticking the roof on after I built an extension. I think it was this one, I built a huge pool as an extension once, but I made that like an entirely separate building, and I just sort of joined the two together by a random hallway, like a corridor, just so you could like walk down it and get into the pool area. It was very strange, like didn't quite sit properly. Right. Is that the build you made with all the dogs? To be honest with you, I can't remember. I know I made... No, the one I built with the dogs was... I'm pretty sure that was the burnt house that I turned into a dog home. And then there was... I can't remember what I did with the pool one actually. I think the pool one had dogs in it. I just don't think it was like a pure like dog home sort of thing. Plus sometimes when I go back to the office or the main menu the game crashes. Has been that. Really? I know that when you go back to the main menu normally any changes that you've made in game that automatically save, which is pain in the butt, especially if you're just like testing a build out or something. No, I mean, if it was me, I'd literally just jump on the Discord and just be like, "Hey devs, game's broke. Can you fix it, please?" Sort of thing. I am trying to decide what to do about the front. I feel like this is like too bare, but like I can't really stick any other windows there because of the living room. Although I do. Or maybe it's that I'm seeing. That's so random, like a random tiny block. I bet it's because that clips out of the map. Pretty sure. Right. Question is, what shall we do for the front? I tried mentioning it on the reviews, just left it as that. Yeah, that's the trouble I find with like sometimes devs are like really on top of the reviews. They can, you know, see what people are saying. You know, try and get an insight that way, especially if people don't like join a Discord or submit a bug report and all this sort of stuff. But I wouldn't mind betting somebody's probably mentioned it. I tried telling the devs, especially all the lag, but they just ignored. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, trouble is now with the Remastered Collection coming out. I think Jelly told me the other day that House Flipper's been sort of like handed off to like another development group or something like that. Right, let's get rid of these because these are. Did that actually get rid of? Okay, so it was that little bit. Right. I am thinking. Let me have a look. Walls, wall panels. Most of the people who owned a House Flipper from before kept it so they can fix it, yeah. Yep. Let's have a think. What should we do the outside? I don't really want to go wooden. Don't want to make it look like a shed. I mean, it already looks like a shed, it's that small. What does that say? The Discord said that Frozen Way has taken over House Flipper 1. So any suggestions or bugs for it should go to the Frozen Way official Discord. At least console version didn't get that creepy house with the mask that keeps changing faces and someone haunting upstairs. I'm not entirely I don't think I remember that house. It even had a teddy bear with a knife in it. I mean, Jelly's got way more hours in this than me, so she'll probably know which house it is. Maybe. that the Michael Amber's map? I've no clue. Oh. do 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 do. I want like a brick design, but like, I don't want to go for like normal brick. Pick it up. Thank you. And see, that just looks too official. Right. I think with the rate that I'm coughing, it probably would have been better if I set up a push to talk rather than open mic, then mad dash to mute it when I'm about to cough. Oh, I might as well cough up a lung at this rate. Second stream, decides to finally talk. Only to continuously cough, cough, cough. What about cladding? Actually, it doesn't really have to be panels, does it? I mean, you do have like brick tiles. Oh, the Michael Myers one. Do have the Dracula-like house, but I wish the music wasn't so disturbing. Can't stay in it too long. Even wish. It's a little haunting house on a Jacksepticeye video. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess you could always turn the music off. But then again, if you hate muting the music, if you notice the music's actually on. Try typing some brick. Some brick. Ooh. What is up with his hands? Did anybody else see that, or was that just me? That's better. Do you know what, Moon? I actually like that. I think I'm actually going to go with it. Hey, White, how you doing? Yeah, I think I'm going to actually go with that one. So the question is, how many packets am I going to need? Simple solution, 2. One packet for every wall. Do. Hey, no. Yeah, see, it's always handy getting like hints and tips from other people. You know, because otherwise I would have just gone with my go-to stone cladding. It tends to go on like every wall. Oh, if I stand on those, can I just about reach that? I'll also find any possible way that I can of like doing the high parts without having to buy a ladder. Is that weird? Having that as brick? And do you know what that probably is actually? Yeah, I think I might actually change it. Do. Yeah, I think one packet a wall is a bit presumptuous. Close enough. Right. Okay, new plan, new plan. Ay. Cough, cough, cough. Let's go. Sort by newest. No, I want wall panels. Have a look at those. Oh, nearly. That's better. Nope, that's a hatchet. I don't want that. Right. I am going to... Why does it seem like I'm lagging out? Very strange. Doesn't look choppy, but on my end it does. How strange. Surfaces, paving slabs. Well, seeing as that one's got a weird See, that one's got a weird piece in it. Oh, looks alright to you? Okay, that's good then. Right, let's go with these. Blue? Is that weird? Blue's a bit weird. Brown? Yeah, it's different. Let's go with that. Come on. Brown and grey. Should have done dark grey. How does that look? Yeah, we'll do that instead. Okie doke. So brown and dark grey. That's more red to me, anyway. Wait. This is not right. Okay, problem solved. We'll go just beyond the house, just beyond the front door. Wait. So, I am thinking, can I get away with putting a little piece into there? Ooh. Right up to the front door. Okay. Right now, so if I'm standing here, plants, let's go leaf plants, 2 meters. Stick an elm bush, I reckon. So if we aim for about there, or should I put it over here? Should I put one there? I was never very good at gardening, so this is going to be it's going to look very strange. I was thinking more like privacy, because obviously with this being the bedroom, you don't want everybody being able to, like, you know, see. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I guess even if I put like big hedges up, they're only so big, aren't they? Well, they'll be that big, I guess. That's another thing. Why are the hedges not in hedges? I can't even remember where they are, to be honest with you. It's been so long since I played this. Yeah, like, why are they in fences? Doesn't make any sense. Let's go with one of these. Yeah, this one looks alright. See that? That's so misleading. Why aren't the hedges that tall? Why do we need dinky hedges? I want privacy. I'm gonna say there. It's a bit strange because there is a gap in the front, but I know for a fact I won't be able to stick it where the telephone pole is. Unless I use the telephone pole as the baseline. Okay. Trouble is, the gardening always takes me forever and a day. Oh, come on. When in doubt, just buy a new one. And watch that be the exact same spot. No worries, anime, you have fun. Have fun, and I will catch you next time, or whenever I'm on. Which I don't actually know when that is yet, but I'm assuming it will be at some point. You did not just do that. Don't like it when it's like super twitchy. Oh, right. I can't remember which one this. I think it was these ones. Yeah, because now it gets a bit weird, because now I've got to try and block these off as best I can. Oh, that's a bit of privacy, at least for now anyway. I'm actually thinking I might carry on these. Where are we? See how far I can actually get with these. I think I guarantee that won't go there, will it? Okay. So why don't I do this? And then this. Then we'll take, oh, I forgot to change the colour. Go back and we'll do this, followed by, I think this is actually going to be too short, so it's going to look a bit weird. It does look a bit odd. It's all off by a very small margin. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those as they are. Now these items here, they are actually from the Steam workshop, so they're not actually in the base game, so they are technically mods. It's just mainly so I've got some sort of bin for the outside. Now, I'm also thinking, so it goes back to the privacy thing. What if I put another one? Just sort of... Yeah, it's not so much to completely hide the window, but more or less to just look at, you know, as you see, you just see like another bush and you don't really pay much attention to, oh, there's a window there. It's just that, oh, it's a bush. You just carry on walking. Question is, I could actually get rid of that bit, and I know I said I was probably going to run with hedges instead of a fence, but I'm actually thinking I might run a fence instead. Fences. Dark oak. Let's go with that. Oh my god, it probably would have been easier if I set up a push to talk instead. Apologies. Yeah, I don't know whether to set up the back gardens independently, so like you can't get to it from the front garden, or whether to have them like sort of linked. I'm not entirely sure, if I'm honest. Go on, let me have this one. Ah, oh, so close. How far can we get with that one? No, that's pretty good. Okay, so if we block that off. See if I can remember the name of. I'm pretty confident it was this bush. This bush. I'm pretty confident it was. About there. Wish I could like hide everything that was on the screen without turning the actual HUD off, because the rotate icons are a pretty pain in the butt. Structures, fences. Either could work, not much help, I know. I know you can turn off. Yeah. It's alright. I'll deal with what I got. Just got to try and find the right hedge. Hedge/bush. I know this doesn't really make much sense because I'm going to be blocking it off mostly, but right. Now we are going to run this one from about there then I need another fence post. So what's everybody doing over the weekend? Come on, spill the tea. Let's go with a slightly wider front garden. Let's go there. Oh, I guarantee that won't let me have the small one. Will you let me have it if I do this? Surely. Okay. Let's put these plants in. Do. No clue for me. You got any plans? Not sure. I think I might go out for a walk tomorrow. Or something. Not entirely sure. Right. I am thinking this needs some sort of stonage. What about this? Does that look weird? It's a bit too big. Right. Do. Wow. That is the wonkiest straight line I think I've ever done. Close enough. wish they had like the square selection tool that they did in that they do in House Flipper 2. Yeah. I like it, I like it, I like it. Come to this corner. Oop. I just hope it's not too cold tomorrow. But I do actually like it cold. It's coming together nicely. Thank you all. Actually, do you know what I could have done? I could have actually carried on those. Stones around to the back, actually. Because I've now got to try and block all of this off. Right. I hate placing these fences. Sometimes when I think they're in the right spot, they're just not. Do. Right. Right. Is that too thin? Or is that too? Would that be too small technically? I mean, I know it's a small home, but right, so let's actually take these. Let's go up to the edge there instead. Right. Do. Although now that just looks weird. Look, that one. You go in here. Very, very weird. But we will roll with what we've got. Right, now, new plan, new plan. I'm gonna run this down here. Then we are going to go all the way down until we get to, I'm hoping, that will line up, but it won't. Is that a standalone pole? No, it's not. That is. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're doing this the unconventional way. Right. So that's that one. And maybe it's the medium one. No. Then maybe it is the large one. I apologise. Oh, I need some like cough drops or something. What if I'm assuming I was muted when I was talking just now, but I did say it'd probably take me a good couple hours to build a shed in real life. Not like 5 minutes like this one. I think I might actually leave the light up there. Now. I need an island, but I don't need a massive one. So what is the next one down? 160. Do we have one that matches? Oh cool, that matches the actual countertop on the inside. So you know what, I'm just gonna... It's an extension of the kitchen without actually having an extension. Consider it a utility cupboard outside. And these two are also mods. There's only these are there's only servers what this 3 mods. These 2 and the wheelie bin are the only mods. Oh my god, what is it actually called? Containers. Laundry basket. That's what I was looking for. Let's go for a laundry basket there. But then I will also stick how big's that one? This is where all my washing's going to go, basically. It's just going to get dumped in this box once it's done, and so wash, wash, dump. That works. Good idea. Trying to think of where the or am I thinking of House Flipper 2 again? Trying to find gardening tools. It's not in furniture. Obviously, it's not in furniture. It's not out here. I don't think there are any in... Oh, okay. In that case, I'm obviously thinking about House Flipper 2. So, on that note, I am going to stick a couple of Japanese lanterns here. And then, tell you what I'm going to do, just in case we don't have, it's not in farming, what am I looking for? No. Recreation? Furniture. I literally saw it like 2 seconds ago. This is what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so we are gonna go uno, dos. Just in case you don't want to use the tumble dryer, you can use the washing line. Then I'm gonna put a little, just a little sofa or something just out here. Nothing spectacular. Is that one too big? Let's do it. Which one? They slide open. So let's actually go with a smaller one. That way nobody gets smacked if the old window comes flying open in the event of a fire, which, if there's toast being made, probably. Speaking of burning toast, but I'm thinking of House Flipper 2 again, aren't I? I must be. I was going to put a fire alarm in. That's got to be House Flipper 2. Again. Gonna stick a little teeny weeny barbecue. Let's go with a Fury Grill, because everybody gets angry when they make barbecue. Rawr. We are going to put you just down here at the end, just out of the way. So if anybody wants a little bit of barbecue, but then again, what is this? No outdoor bench. What if I swap you with you? Or do you look strange over here? Oh, does that look weird? Yeah, don't like that. Do 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 do. Is that too big? Too in the way? I mean, I could actually move. I'm not talking. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I was just muted that entire time. Awkward. Okay, yeah, I said I was going to have the washing line down here, because I feel like it's better than having it up the other end. And I just didn't know whether to have the... whether this looked strange or not. So I was obviously talking to myself, which I do apologise. I just don't know if maybe I should ditch that. Just don't know whether to ditch this and maybe not have the... I feel like maybe the umbrella is making it look a little bit too closed in. I mean, I know it's like super small anyway, but... I mean, I could just have a little picnic bench. Just have like a little picnic bench just to have out here instead. I don't know. Gardening is really not my strong suit. What about table where the sofa is and corner sofa where the table is? So having the table sort of back on. Or should I not have the picnic bench, you reckon? I'm in two minds. Unless I put the picnic bench under the window. Like where the sofa originally was, like down here. And I feel like that's just like, I mean, what about somewhere like that? I just don't know what to do with the grill. Obviously I don't want it really backing onto the shed in case I end up burning the shed down. Which, again... I mean, the picnic bench being there isn't actually too bad. I don't think, anyway. Do 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 do. Right. Let's get rid of the sofa. And find... See, they've only really got one sofa, and that's like miles too big, like a corner sofa. No, I'm going to go back to the... Yeah, I'm just going to keep this one. I just don't quite know where to put it. So I think, would you want to sit here? Obviously not near the grill. I mean, I could even just put the grill down by the back. Down here. But then again, if you're having a party or whatever, you got a couple of mates over, and you're just having a fun evening, streaming House Flipper, you know, streaming House Flipper, or doing whatever else. Do I still have the light? No. Lights. Let's put another one up there. Could sit on the picnic bench, could play poker. I think 2 would be a bit strange. Okay, maybe it's not that strange. Table. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. Oak. And you put your drinks up there. Sit in, just have a little chin wag. Alright, John, how you doing? You know, that sort of stuff. Put a little lantern on the table. Yeah. I'm really bad with this sort of stuff because I'm not a gardener by any means. Let's take a juniper bush, and I don't suppose it will let me stick it to anywhere. Isn't this just the darndest of things? No, I suppose they don't really. They don't really need to be planted, do they? I can just say that, you know, they're in planters. You know, I could stick one there, for example. Obviously, when you're using the grill, you won't be hanging clothes out because nobody wants their clothes smelling like charcoal or meat. I mean, they might do. Right, now I am going to yeah, I think I'm gonna around the front. Gonna plant a couple of fruit trees. Let's do a large plum tree, like there. Then we're gonna do a champion apple tree, I reckon, just there. With a little doorbell just there, and then we are looking for take this one, stick that right in front of the door. Edible plants. Let's go back in here and find a large cherry tree. Put that one in. Sweet. Now in this corner, I'm going to stick a broad holly bush, if it'll let me. So that's as far in the corner as we can go. Again, seeing as it's Christmas, holly bush. I'm actually going to have to delete that tree, because I'm going to stick another one in this corner. Hello. Thank you. Right. Just trying to think of something that's going to be like really low maintenance. I think roses. Do you think roses would be low maintenance? Actually, you know what goes well with stuff like that? I'm genuinely asking because I haven't got a clue. Let's go with a couple of blueberry bushes. Yeah, these ones will actually run up the side. Yeah, I just ran some stone under here. Turns out I was talking to myself again. Yeah, I might have to try and sort out like a push to talk and maybe have like a notification like when the mic's on, because at the moment I can't tell when I'm muted without tabbing out, which is kind of irritating. But I'm going to put this light back above the door, I reckon. Let's go up a bit. Let's make it there. Much better. In all honesty, I'm not entirely sure what else I can add. Got some plums. Fancy picking some plums. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm honest with you. This has unpainted itself again. Standard. Is there anything else I could add on this side, maybe? I'm thinking about adding some vines. And no, I'm not on about the platform. It hasn't existed for a while. What about you guys? No. Short, those are very small vines. See, these vines won't actually let me do that, and I think that's because of the because of the paving slabs. So there isn't really anything else I can do. They're too long, the others are miles too long. Decorations. I mean, there's always that option. I could put a tiny little pond out the front, maybe. That is not small. Small koi pond. That is huge. I guess it'd be small for a koi, but no, let's not do that. Are there any signs? Door signs, maybe? We've got an other. Oh yes, I could put a sports car. Oh, I could put a little garden sprinkler, maybe. Just one there. And maybe just one there. So they keep everything growing. Oh, I know what I could put in. Floor lights. So we're gonna go one there, one there, one there. Actually, no, we're gonna go one here. There, no, we're gonna go one there. And I guess maybe we should have one going down here as well. So help us when we're wheeling out the bins and whatnot. That's way off. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, that'll do. I like how the bathroom looks now. Looks a lot better than what it did. I do think it's missing a certain... No, there's a plant. I don't want a plant, I want a picture. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go with... Let's go with Washington, it's a bit random. Have that in the bathroom, why not? Why not? Anything else in the bedroom? Let's go with just a random... fake plants, barbecue clothes. Oh, sorry, I got so sidetracked. I am so behind. I am so sorry. Is there any in this one? Yeah, saw that. Barbecue clothes, yep. Fake plants, yep. Technically, the ones that aren't potted, aren't planted. Yep, fake plants. Thank you, Jelly. I'm so sorry for ignoring you. Who doesn't love a jar of facial lard? What a name for an item in this game. Facial lard. Right. Do you know what? I actually think I might call this one done for now. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this one here for now, and I might just do like a little short tour of it afterwards and just upload it as an independent video. I might sell it, I'm not entirely sure. I do like it. Trouble is, I always get attached to these builds. I get reluctant to sell them. Like, I have a lot of like builds that I haven't wanted to get rid of. Like, a lot. Yeah, I don't know why all the emails and everything is still there. It's like my game's glitched out as well for some reason. No idea. But yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one here for now. Sam, I never want to sell them. Yeah, I know. Trouble is, especially in this one, it's like, you know, once they're gone, they're gone. And then you got to rebuild the whole thing, and at least with sandbox mode in like House Flipper 2, you have the option of just, you know, you can just save them and keep them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. I might do a little short video, a little short tour, upload it onto the channel for anybody who's like missed it or anything like that. But overall, I actually I really like it. So yeah, I am going to say until next time for now. It's only a short one. It's like what, 2.5 hours. And a lot of that was probably just me coughing or talking to myself because, you know, I muted myself like an idiot. So what I'm going to do is leave this one here, and I will catch you all on either the next stream or perhaps a video if I do any commentary, because I'm still in two minds as to whether I actually carry on with like doing commentary stuff on the House Flipper channel or whether to mainly just focus the commentary stuff on my second channel, which, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Decide that down the line, but for now I will leave you guys here, and I will catch you all on... Wait, how do I save it before I do this? Because I'm not losing all of my progress. I'm pretty sure I can just back out to the main menu. Because I don't just want to quit the game. Let me just go back to the main menu a sec. I'm about to freak out now. You watch. Second stream have a major freak out mode incoming. Streamer has breakdown of a fake house going missing. Oh, I can see it now. Oh, okay. Okay, lucky. So why is that all white and the other ones are green? Weird. Yeah, okay, right, at least I know that works. So, I am gonna love you and leave you. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Take care, Jelly. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend with whatever you are doing. Yeah, thanks very much, guys, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.